welcome to ISC West 2026. My name is Ragusa. I'm an editor with SecurityInfoWatch.com. I'm very excited to be here with John Stembel with AtlasIED. Hey John, how are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Good, thanks for joining me. So there's a lot of integrators at this show, and they're designing complex systems that include mass communication, audio. What are some of the ways that you're helping them to design these systems?
Yeah, quite a number of ways, right? First, it starts with our product itself, the hardware. Something that our new line, this AIX line that we're introducing, includes is modularity.
Nice.
So we're future-proofing our customers, right? And we're getting away from what used to be rip and replace. As new technologies, new capabilities are needed for our customers, we're replacing that with an upgrade path, both in hardware and software.
Very nice.
And one other thing we're doing is we have a new tool called Site Manager that actually helps customers deploy 100, 1,000, 10,000 units in a single project with fast commissioning and some tools built in to just make integrators' lives absolutely super easy.
Oh, that's great. Let's switch gears and look at the end user, the security leader on site, because it could be daunting for them as well, especially when an incident happens, right?
Right.
They want to be able to communicate that to the right people. What are some of the things that you're doing as a company to help facilitate that?
Right, and I'm going to start with this thing that's around my neck.
Yeah.
We're getting into the wearables game, and some of the things we're going to be able to do to help those security partners out is automation. Less things that they have to do, the better, especially in tense situations where maybe lives could be at risk or any other security thing that comes up. So the name of the game for them is transparency in what we do. So almost they don't notice us, right? Everything's automated to where the responses are pre-planned, everything's ready to go in an emergency, and they get to concentrate on the people doing exactly what's best for the people in their building.
That's beautiful. That's exactly the way you want it to be. And let's kind of zoom out a little bit, kind of like 20,000 feet, industry trends. There's a lot going on in that space where, mass communication is so important these days, getting that message out there. What are some of the trends that are kind of shaping and influencing the industry you're seeing?
Well, it starts with the customer, right? And they're the most in tune with the changing world than even the manufacturers are. So we've spent countless hours talking to customers, picking their brains, like, what are the problems in your world? What do we have to solve here for you? And they've come back, just absolute lists and lists of things that we can do better. So that's what the AIX line is completely about, is solving their problems.
Yeah. And that's a good segue into what you're highlighting here at the show, which is obviously, we can talk a little bit more about that.
Sure.
But let's get into some of the things that you're focusing on, highlighting for those who are in attendance.
Yeah, so some of the highlights that we really want to show in the booth are both threat detection and then threat response. That's something that's somewhat unique to us, is we're both ends. There's a lot of companies that concentrate on threat detection. Some are just the response to that threat. There's very few that cover both. And so the couple of things that we're introducing here are for gunshot detection and gun detection. So both visually seeing guns, either the long guns or handguns, and then also when that firearm goes off, we're the first to know about it. But it doesn't stop there. We're not just identifying the problem, we're also helping be part of the solution. So as we also bring in then the mass communication part. So when those active alerts go out, that's us. We're the ones telling everybody that's in danger, giving them instruction, giving them clarity of what to do in those instances. So which goes back to your question about security. That's another automated thing that we can do to help our security folks out.
Yeah, and I love that whole concept of detect and alert, because it's getting more into that prevention space. You know what I mean? Where
before it becomes a real problem, bigger than somebody walking in with a gun, we want to catch it right then and there.
Yeah, and I think that's where the industry's going, and I love that.
Yeah, it really is.
And then I always like to ask this question, because I know you're focused on this when you get attendees to come to the booth. Like, what are some of the key takeaways that you want them to leave with? Because there's so much going on in this space. What are kind of the key takeaways for them?
So the biggest thing is, the way we've designed our products and our solution is we're a long-term partner. We're not a short-term, make a quick buck. You have the thing, don't call us. We're in it for the long haul, which goes to the modularity and how we've designed this thing. Is when new things happen and you come to us with a problem, we're not going to give you the rip and replace answer of like, well, we can do that, but it's going to cost you so much money that it's really not even feasible. And we're going to walk beside you and actually bring that solution to you at a cheaper price that fits the budget of whatever organization you're part of.
I love it. Well, thank you for taking some time. It's great to talk with you.
Yeah, thank you.